Howdy y'all, it's Aika here and welcome to another adventure. I am back again. I was back before and then I wasn't. So a lot of things have been happening lately in life that has kind of been taking me away from playing a lot of these games, but that's perfectly okay. I came back for 6.4 and I'm hopefully going to be back for more Final Fantasy, more other games. I'm going to try to make an update video to let everyone know kind of what's been happening. I've basically only been able to get out like one lore video a month lately, but I will let you all know about that soon. Hi, little Alpha! Look, there's little Alpha! Aww. Anyway, so it is the drop of 6.4, and while I do know MSQ is looking really good, I wanted to get into the Pandæmonium raids pretty much immediately because A, I wanted to go in blind, and doing it day one is the best time to do it if you want to go in blind. And two, or B, I really like where this story direction is going with this. So I did not watch my previous videos as to what happened. From what I remember, we discovered that the strained relationship between Erichthonius, our little Eric, and his papa, Lahabrea, stemmed from the mother Athena. Athena died in Pandæmonium. Erichthonius thought that Lahabrea was just being a jerk about it, but in reality, Lahabrea was saving Eric's life. And then basically he like mind melded with his wife to find out that she was doing these terrible experiments to their son. And that's why she had him make Pandæmonium and make her the head warden person. So, the key warden. So he kills her. Bleh, and removes that memory and emotion of her, which is where you get the torn mask, and those emotions and those memories is what created what was his name? It wasn't Hythlodaeus, I know that. It created his doppelganger, the younger version of himself that we met in this second round of the tier. And then we discovered that his kind of drive was Athena's drive. But we stopped him. Or at least we think we stopped him. Us and Themis, our Elidibus. Oh, my poor Themis. So we go ahead, we solve all of that. We're getting all this information from these crystals that we're finding in the Aethereal Sea. But this last time, unfortunately, whatever we did caused Pandæmonium to appear in the Aethereal Sea. So it's there now. It changes the music. It's kind of just floating in the background. We definitely made some sort of boo-boo, but now we're trying to figure out why it's there. And there's probably another crystal that's going to have another message or more information about this. That's all I remember. I remember the Say My Name from Themis. That was really cool. So we shall see how that goes. And just heads up, I don't know if anyone's been keeping track on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and all that, but there's apparently some latency issues happening with some providers with Final Fantasy. I'm unfortunately one of them. So if you see my screen freeze, I can assure you, I'm trying. I'm really trying. Okay, let's just go right on in. I tried to remember what I can remember. Let's just go. Okay. Rosenald, and I have food, and I've gotten the Mandeville rod, and I got all of my stuff melded on there. You see the freezing? It's gonna be a long night. Let's go. Rosenald, Eater of Souls. Rosenald breathes a sigh of relief at your arrival. Ah, Taheka, I had a feeling you would arrive soon. Urgent tidings always seem to carry you in your wake. After all, the Master Fortunal recently sent word regarding his investigation. It seems he's uncovered information regarding Professor Claudien's whereabouts and the sudden appearance of Pandæmonium in the Aethereal Sea. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We'd like to meet him there at once. So, I forgot about that. Professor Claudien. I think that's the Lalafell. Is it I think that's the Lalafell. Well, Professor Claudien, whoever that was, went missing at the end of the last raid set. And it's possible that they are... I don't remember if I said this in the last video, or maybe I'm just, like, misremembering, but I believe it's possible that Claudien is a shard of Erichthonius, and Athena's goal for immortal life was to use her own son, kind of like to live within him. Remember us, remember that we once lived sort of thing. So, we'll see. I'm jumping ahead. Let's go. If you have no objections, I ask you to proceed to the Aethereal forthwith. I shall make necessary arrangements and join you shortly. So it's... Ooh, look at that barding! Oh, I like it. It's probably so expensive. I like it. Atheoscope! Don't hit no. Yes. You see? And change the music here too. Now in the trailer, I did see the 6.4 trailer. It looked like Themis was here. Themis. I'm always going to say it wrong. But if he's here... So Elidibus's soul was trapped in the Crystal Tower. We basically used the Crystal Tower like a gigantic white aura site on the first. And during MSQ in Endwalker, we were able to talk to him again, and for him to send us back to Elpis in the past, use the last of his energy, so he should be here, right? But they don't pass on the same as we do because they have full unsundered souls. So I'm wondering like how Themis is here? That must be the entrance to the old one. Isn't that so cool? That's so cool. It's gonna go away though if I fix this. Oh no! Okay, that's fine. For the greater good. You see, that, yeah, that's the whole... There's an entire thing on Twitter and the Final Fantasy forums about it. It's really annoying. So it wasn't... Claudien isn't the... No, Claudien was the blonde. Claudien was the blonde hire. Hi, Fortuna. I thank you for answering my summons with haste. Let us forego formalities and jump straight to the heart of the matter. Why did the quality go to crap? Oh, shoot! I still have... Disable auto text. Namely, the whereabouts of Professor Claudien, who has not been seen since his ill-advised journey to Azazla. A subsequent expedition discovered an airship in the vicinity of the Ethochemical Research Facility. Although the vessel clearly belonged to the professor, he is nowhere to be found. Furrow brow. There were signs that someone, perhaps the man himself, had forced their way into the facility, so his trail was duly followed. However, the trail led nowhere, in the most literal sense. 'Twas almost as if an entire section of the facility had been wrested from existence. So it just poofed? Further investigation confirmed the expedition party's suspicions. Nigh on the entire sector of Azazla has been teleported elsewhere. Teleported to where? To Pandæmonium? To the past? We believe that its destination was none other than the Aethereal Sea. Here, where its elegant facilities reconstitute the halls of Pandæmonium. To great success, as you can see. So that means Professor Claudien is in there, in that monstrous fortress. That is our leading theory. We're certain enough, at least, to risk sending you into the depths in search of the missing man. Oh good, it fixed itself. It's really annoying. I'm gonna die a lot. It's been really annoying, and there's nothing I can do. Yet, before we do, there's another pressing matter. Something more pressing than Pandæmonium. While Pandæmonium may appear firmly sealed, an unknown entity was recently spied crawling forth from its gates. That was in the trailer. We observed its behavior with the Aetheoscope, and to our horror, witnessed it gorging upon the surrounding ether like a ravenous beast. What? It must be stopped! The Aethereal Sea harbors the souls of the departed. 'Tis the wellspring from which all creatures are born. If its flows were disturbed, life itself might cease to be. Oh no! Precisely. Its safety must be our first priority. Rid us of this menace to Heika, then we will be at liberty to investigate what wicked machinations are afoot. I got you! The memory crystal was received from Claudien's airship. Take it with you. It may yet provide some insight into the enigma of Pandæmonium. So I'm just gonna hop right in. So the first boss isn't in Pandæmonium, it's just in the Aethereal Sea. Without Themis, there's no army of phantom warriors. I realize you're more than capable in combat, but are you certain you'll be alright? Yeah, I got the Stone of Azum. Themis isn't the only one who can summon illusionary allies. As long as I'm free to focus on my foe, there's not to worry about. Themis isn't the only one who can summon them. I have a little stone that can do the same thing. He isn't... Why, of course not. I should have known someone of your talents would master ancient arcane arts. Apologies for my failure of imagination. It's okay, little cutie pie. Once we are freed of the looming specter of Pandæmonium, you must promise to share your knowledge. For the sake of thorough reports, of course. In the meanwhile, I shall focus my efforts on providing you with what information and support I can. I shall gather research from the confluence to construct a means to convey you to your destination. The rest is in your hands. So he's going to try to find out how to get us into Pandæmonium while we get rid of the nasty that crawled out. Okay. You know it's allergy season, y'all? I hate it. I hate allergy season. Anabasios, the 9th circle. Okay. Let's go! Like a blotch of dark ink on serene canvas, Pandæmonium now floats foreboding upon the Aethereal Sea. From its gates has emerged a beast with an insatiable appetite for souls, and it threatens to sever the flow of life itself. Although Pandæmonium's mysteries beckon you from the darkness, you must first quell the immediate threat. Eye level 615. I'm good. My portrait up to date? What just happened? That took a long time. I'm telling you, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Type my howdy do now. Whew, here we go. Please don't glitch during the fight, please. For all that is holy, don't glitch. Abyssos. I'm sorry, Anabasios. I love the music in this game. It's so good. Ooh, you're ugly. Awesome. I gotta buy me one of those. No, he's doing it already. Do it now. Don't do it during the fight. Oh, it's a giant chicken. Cocytus. Cocytus. Maybe there's meanings behind all these names. I typed it wrong, whatever. Oh my god, the music is so good! Okay, I haven't played Black Mage in a while, so this is gonna be interesting. Oh wait, this one. I did it wrong. You see, I forgot all of my combinations. Ah, okay. We're good. Okay, so fire expands. Will I get it in time? Yes! Okay, in. Oh, in a lot. Okay. Dual cast. Okay. Whoo! I thought you wanted to kill me. Wasn't that your whole purpose? Bleed. Reaches the soul from its belly. Ugh. Now, I'm not doing the best, but whatever. Oh, no, not that one. This one. Oh, his voice changes. It's nice and martialist. Push back. Simple enough. Death lines. Okay, that's... Oh, wrong thing. That's like, Ah! Shoot! Oh, I'm so dead. No, I'm messing everything up. Okay, let's try that again. Do, 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 do. We're fine. Everything's fine. We're good. We're fine. I'm the worst on the DPS right now. I should have practiced with Black Mage before I came in here. I've been doing a lot of Sage lately. So now he changes. This one. A Tritobus! Oh, shoot! Here. Nasty. Okay. Doesn't seem too bad so far. I say that as I almost died already. Gluttonous Rampage. Okay, Tank Busters. Oh, so he's like he's literally a behemoth right now. He's literally a behemoth right now. That's cool. So these souls that he's pulling out, are these the monsters from Pandæmonium? Ice name summoning? Ooh. I'm gonna follow them. Oh! Thank you. It's not too bad though. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. The music is phenomenal. I need this scroll. So that's when he changes. Revening. The music's so good! Oh my god, the music. Ah! Frack. I moved fast enough. I didn't move fast enough. Woo! That was quick. I don't have a shield. I'm in range of everything, so people can't say I'm not in range for stuff. I'm in range. Ah, there we go. Very nice. Not bad. Not a bad first fight. A lantern from Pandæmonium. Not bad. Good job, team. Good job, chicken. I like your outfit. I like it a lot. Good job, y'all. Teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you for party. Okay, we're gonna roll for everything because it's new armor. It's glowy, but it's roby. I'm giving it to the chicken. No, I'm giving it to you because you still gave me the eye even though I was terrible. Oh, I got my piece. Okay. Let's continue. Impressive work, Dehaka. The memories of your tenacity were not embellished in the slightest. It's Athena! That's Eric's mom, who experimented on Eric to study immortality. Do not be alarmed. A proper introduction shall set your mind at ease. I believe that's Athena, yeah. I am Athena, Chief Keyword of Pandæmonium, wife to Lahabrea and mother to Eric Themis. And it is I who made Pandæmonium anew in the underworld. I knew she'd be behind it. In manner of speaking, I am the source of all your recent troubles. Then let's stop her now. I must say, I did not imagine I would meet you in this age. A slight miscalculation, but perhaps a fortunate one, for your deeds in the past have left quite an impression on me. I understand you have reason to be wary, but I assure you that there is no need. I know not what Lahabrea has told you of me, but all that I have done for the sincerest scientific curiosity. That appetite yet remains, even after my rebirth. Conflict is the furthest thing from my mind, and I ask that you at least hear me out before brandishing your weapon. But she's the reason this all happened. You were reborn, give Claudien back, so you have no intention of halting your research. So she was reborn. Because she died before the Sundering, so she has a full soul. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. You were reborn? I know I'm gonna get Claudien back. I ain't gonna ask. In a sense, yes. 'Twas the only way I could see my research completed. The myriad souls floating the Aethereal Sea provided all the raw material I require, and Professor Claudien provided a most welcoming surprise. Worry not, for I treat all of my tools with care, especially those which I grasp godhood. She is evil! Claudien has to be a sundered part of Eric. He's gotta be. You're as stubborn as Lahabrea, I see. Although I speak in earnest, you refuse to hear the meanings of my words. Perhaps you would be better served by a different teacher. Luckily, you already possess the tools I require to make one for you. The memory stone. Yes, that crystal teems with memories. Memories of two souls you know quite well, Lahabrea and Eric. So they're the ones who sent the crystal to me. I shall stitch them into the fabrics of two errant souls, that with their help you may come to see clearly. So they're not real, are they? Are they real? Where are we? Surely these two have much to tell you of me, and I would have you listen. Perhaps then you shall better understand me, my desire for godhood. There is another, but their soul has proven difficult to work with. That's Themis. However, with these memories, I may very well manage to weave together something presentable. You have a place in my plans. I do hope that in time you come to realize that cooperation is the best path forward. So, are they really from Elpis? He's not happy. I have little understanding of where we are, yet somehow I am unsurprised to find you here. That's the Lahabrea I know. At present, I have more questions than answers. Perhaps you can help me address this inequity. Is there somewhere we can speak without fear of interruption? It's the Aethereal Sea. There are souls everywhere. So, is that the real Eric and Lahabrea? Or just a recreation of the memory from the stone? When they created the stone, did they put a piece of their soul in it? I am so confused! Some hints I can glean from the surroundings, but I prefer you simply cut through this knot of questions. Eric, my man! I don't know how long it's been, Teheka, but it's good as ever to see your face. We're under more conventional circumstances. Just where are we, and what events have led to this unexpected reunion? Well, we done goofed. We goofed up. I wanted the equipment. You're here. Ah, yes. I remember you telling us about this memory crystal. To think that it contained our memory. This is a lot to take in. Not least of all is the fact that you hail from the future. I searched you after a time, but could find no trace. Now I know why. Sorry. This is a future you tried to destroy. They're seeing not Asians, Emiratines for the first time. You see it's doing it again. I'm so sorry. I've complained. Our age had its time of surprises, if my memories are to be believed. The supposedly world-ending final days came upon us. Yet here we are, in a future where you, at least, exist. So he does remember the final days. How could he remember the final days if he made this memory crystal before it happened? Do we ever come to the despair that befalls us? Do we find a way to live on? Aww. Don't make me answer that. You don't. Well, you do. Through us. Questions without simple answers, it seems. Let us take heart that life endured in some form, but as memories, we may never have the luxury of the larger picture. So they aren't real. They are memories. Regardless, now that has come to pass, the future must be protected from Athena's scheming. Let this conviction guide our every action. This is the future that he tried to destroy. Agreed, but as memories give fleeting form, we are bereft of any physical or magical talents. We cannot aid Teheka in battle. Nay, Athena meant us to speak, and nothing more. But though we may be tools, we need not be slaves to her whims. We will tear ourselves from her grasp and shatter her ambitions. I must wonder how she knew our history with Teheka. Claudien. Likely she possesses some means by which to observe events within Pandæmonium, either while they were occurring or after the fact. Regardless, her knowledge far exceeds our own, a shortcoming we must remedy at once. Okay. We would do well to learn more of the Pandæmonium now dominating the landscape of our souls. Teheka's colleagues will doubtless prove to be value in their respect. If they stop hiding and cowering in fear. Poor guys. Come on out. Come on. It's okay. Ooh. I don't want... Can I get rid of skill for something else? Crit! Crit. You always go with the crit. Crit. So let me get this right. Athena somehow has the ability to see events that happen in Pandæmonium post, during, or pre. So she saw these events, that's how she knew about us. Which means she would have known that the whole thing with Eric worked out. But does that mean she's going to know her own demise? And then there's the other thing. These two are memories. They're not the real Lahabrea and Eric. They're memories of Lahabrea and Eric who remember the final days happening. But then they don't remember what happened after that. So that means the memory stone had to have been created after that. So does that mean Pandæmonium fell? I don't know. So confusing. Pandæmonium awakens. Lahabrea is eyeing the frightened researchers with mixed curiosity and derision. Why do your companions hesitate to approach? We may be unusual visitors, but time is of the essence. Bring them here. Calm down. It's not every day they see the soul of an ancient. So these are my friends from the past. These are my friends from the future. Although you may be but a confluence of memory, it is an honor to meet the personages I have only read in Teheka's reports. As a researcher, this is beyond exciting, and I admit to no small measure of fear as well. I know you mean well. I can scarcely stop my legs from shaking. We're powerless to do aught but speak. I see no reason why you should be afraid. It isn't my life I fear for. I only fear that I might not have the chance to ask you all the questions without burning a hole in my mind. We stand before two of the ancients who hold priceless knowledge beyond the ken and fun of our peers. But what purpose does fear serve if not to be confronted and conquered? To that end, we shall share with you our records, and perhaps together we can find the thread which will lead us safely out of this conundrum. Information shall be our most precious resource, for that is the only weapon we can wield in these forms. Our memories are at your complete disposal. We shall start with Athena, whose thirst for discovery would see all life consumed. Her desire hasn't changed. She still seeks to transcend her mortal existence that she may rival the mysteries of life. She would become a god. A nebulous concept, but Athena had her own ideas on what divinity entailed. In her mind, a god can create a soul at will. Though she chose the underworld, or the Aethereal Sea, as it is known in this age, as the staging ground for her final experiment. Here lies a practically bombless well of ether. Even if it means stemming the flow of life itself, she intends to continue her work. She thinks of nothing else. We caught a glimpse of Athena as we came into this world. Her smile, her voice, they were just as I remember. Without even realizing it, I found myself feeling an affection for her. It's because it's your mom. You still love your mom, even though she tried to experiment on you. Don't look at me like I've gone mad. I'm not asking you to join her side. I know the true Ericthonius would never want that, but these memories remain in memory, if nowhere else. Yes, I am not joining her. She's wrong. We shall remain here to compile what information we can. You must infiltrate Pandæmonium and seek out Athena. Yeah, we're trying to get in. There's something blocking us. I would ask that you leave the memory crystal with us. It may hold secrets which have yet to be unveiled. Ego. A memory with corporeal form. Good. All that's left is to cross the menacing threshold. Shall we take a closer look? I thought we couldn't get into Pandæmonium. I have one question for you. Does the word Orcite mean aught to you? Orcite? Why, yes. There are a few records of its existence. It mainly makes appearances in the legends of Evilise and tales concerning the Asian Lahabrea. Well, in tales concerning an entity known as an Asian, the person is associated with black Orcite known as the Heart of Sabik! A source of the Heart of Sabik! That has been a mystery since a realm were born, because the Heart of Sabik is an ultimate weapon, which Lahabrea used! I see. Satime has not buried it. He knows about the Heart of Sabik because he in the future used it in the Ultima weapon to cast Ultima. Oh, I'm so happy they brought back the Heart of Sabik. I mean, that's been floating for a while. Hey Eric, what's up, my man? Wait a minute, I just want to talk to him. You want to talk about the Heart of Sabik? Oh, whatever. From the outside, Pandæmonium looks no different than it does in the past. However, there's no guarantee that the inside will be familiar. You'd do well to secure the area near the entrance first. Once it has been cleared of threats, Lahabrea and I can approach, and we shall begin our exploration of the interior. That's not circle 9, 10, 10. The portal shall convey to Pandæmonium's gates. I hardly need to tell you to keep your weapon at the ready. Is that really going to be fight 9? Or fight 10? Because it's 10, 11, 12. Themis! I knew you would come. Don't make me fight him. Hi! I never lost faith that we would meet again. I told you as much, did I not? I understand you may be confused. I was too, at first. You see, I am not the true Themis. I was made by Athena, molded from one of the many souls at her disposal. I am only an illusion built from memory, no more real than Lahabrea or Ericthonius. You're not my Themis. Themis, whatever. You're taller. Even so, I believe I have a grasp of the situation. This is the distant future. A future where Athena lives once more, although the means of her rebirth are yet beyond me. You're here to stop her. Have I have the read of it so far? Yes. Very good. I'd be disappointed if you did not rise to her challenge. Don't make me fight him. Although, I am sorry to say that I cannot aid you. My creator has tampered with my essence. I am oddly inclined to act in her interests. No! I can do not but offer you words of warning. We will fight, and it cannot be avoided. I don't want to fight him. There's no need for that pained expression. Remember, I am but an illusion. Nothing worth shedding tears over. We can free you, just like we freed Aggie. I would feel terrible if I had to trounce Elidibus again. We can free you, just like we freed Aggie. I thank you for the sentiment, but I am afraid that is quite impossible. Athena's grip on my mind is unyielding. Still, I would ask that you listen carefully to the advice I offer you now. Athena has prepared a new vessel to replace Aethereal, that she may become a god. By gathering the souls readily available in this sea of ether, she tempers her own essence. So I'm going to fight her too. Yet the souls are faint, diffuse. She doubts whether they are sufficient for her goals, so she has turned her gaze to you. Despite your thin ether, you managed to lay Hephaestus low. It's Hephaestus. And Athena would know the secret of your strength. To that end, she has prepared an experiment for her observation. Fight for your life against Athena's creation, and in doing so, give her the knowledge she desires. Themis! I can't do it again. Ugh. Resident Evil much? Is Pandæmonium itself the monster? Well, this is nasty, yo. Yeah, Pandæmonium itself is the monster. Oh my god. Aggie's tiny compared to this. Oh no! We're like in a little own Ozma bubble. We done goofed. What's happening? Athena has made her move. We must find a way to reach her, or all is lost. I wonder if Themis is going to be able to fight back. We can do little but hope for Taheka's success. Oh my god. We done effed up, yo. This is evil. Oh, he's not as big as I thought. Themis. Pandæmonium, once a mass of lifeless stone, now imbued with a soul. Athena has grown much since her death at Lahabrea's hand. Although the souls she created are imperfect, they act with absolute obedience. I know you shall cut your way through this monster, as you have so many others, and then you shall come before me. No, I don't want to. It's a good picture, though. Sorry. Do not hesitate to do what you must, for that is the only way to stop Athena. So part of him still wants to help me, but part of him, because he was created with Athena, he was created with the desire to assist her in her goal of godhood. Oh, my Themis! The 10th circle. My Themis! No! Oh my god! I don't want to fight him again! I feel so sorry for him! Oh my god, my poor Themis! I'm so, like, I feel really bad for him right now. Interesting bosses, though. So the first boss was like a soul eater. The first boss was a creature that Athena made. The devoured souls, because she needs these souls for her godlyhood. The second one is the souls that she's literally imbued into Pandæmonium itself to turn the building into a monster. So that way we fight said monster to get her the data she needs to find godlyhood. Well, okay, she wants this data because we defeated Hephaestus, the other Lahabrea, the doppelganger Lahabrea I mentioned before. Because we defeated Hephaestus and we have something special with our soul, she wants to test us. Okay, cool. She created Lahabrea and Eric off of the memories of the crystal, which is why they don't have a true inkling of wanting to help her. Eric's like, I still feel for her. She's his mom. but not like assist her. Let me put my howdy to. And then you have Themis, who is purely created by the souls and created by Athena. I love the music in this. Trying to glean the surroundings. Is this just a wall boss? Yeah, I think it's just another wall boss. Okay. Big chicken? No, we are dressed to impress.
I am Pandæmonium. From countless failures have I wrought miracles. Into soulless vessels I breathe.
I wonder if that's going to be a mechanic bringing things to life. Demonic Dungeon Pandæmonium. You better not have ads of all the other phases, because I swear if you have the Phoenix ads, I'm gonna be pissed. I hate those things. I like the music.
You will go no further.
Look at that hitbox. Oh shoot, did I do that wrong?
Offers no escape.
Wow! We all died! Okay, so I couldn't move out of the web. It's the web! Someone needs to cut the web. I think, does someone need to run to cut the web? It's, I think... Okay, I think I get it.
No escape.
Okay, we got it this time. What?! What was that? This is cool!
Lady Athena.
Oh my god, this is cool. I like this. Oh, they're AoEs! I get it, I get it, I get it.
Where you are.
Okay, I can do that. Don't gotta tell me twice.
A tangled morsel. Away.
This is cool. I like this fight better than the first one already. Okay, break the tether. I gotta break the tether. Break the tether! Oh, shoot! Darn it!
All paths lead back to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's because his eyes shined. Okay, I got it, 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 I got it. Oh! This is a good one. I like this fight a lot. No, no. I like this fight a lot more than the first one so far. Oh, he actually turns his head. I thought it was just what direction which eye glowed. Oh, shoot! Ah! Okay! Okay. Try it again. Hey! For mother! So then do I break it? No. I'm not sure how that mechanic works. Oh, no, 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 no. No. I don't think I have my ley lines anymore. You see, he says for mother. Is this one of those Athena clones. You know what I mean? Here. This is a good fight. I like this fight a lot. I really like this fight. And the music's good too. I don't want to have to fight Themis again though. He deserves better. Be it a memory or not, he deserves so much better. That did like 2%. That's okay. I can burn here. Not too bad. Yeah! Thank you for party. That was good. That was really good. I really like that fight. Data obtained. Again, just roll for everything. First week, I just roll for everything. I don't want to have to fight that. So the next bosses are probably going to be Themis and Athena. Oh, I don't want to. So I fought literally the building of Pandæmonium itself. I should really start wearing sunglasses. Did she do it? That was a beautiful display, as always. I stand enchanted by your grace in battle. Take us that. My Themis. Pandemonium's final gate has been cast wide. I shall await your arrival beyond. No. That's not the real him. Apologies for not coming sooner. This space is enveloped by some foul energy, and we couldn't risk venturing through before taking due precautions. Were my eyes mistaken? Was that Themis? Themis? Tell us what you know. We must consider our next course of action carefully. I know that the boss music is phenomenal, as always. It's so good. We haven't had a song like Scream, though. Scream, really. Scream was good. Hi, Eric. What'd you say? I must have been Themis, but how? Created by Athena. It's not the real Themis. Allergies. And then my internet went out just like that. It's so annoying. I ought to have anticipated this. If she bore witness to past events within Pandæmonium, Athena would have found Olympus impossible to overlook. Few possess such a talent for magics, to say naught of the emissary discerning judgment. And so she found his soul upon the tide of the Aethereal Sea, and used his memories to craft a puppet that would serve. Wait, that's the real him? Hold on. I thought she just used any soul energy and memory to make person. If she found his soul, that's his soul that we released from the Crystal Tower in Endwalker. That's the same Themis. No! But is what Themis said true? She imbued Pandæmonium itself with the soul? Yeah, she did. To breathe life into that which should never live. Athena's research is fast approaching its culmination. Fortunately, with the information shared with us by your friends, we've made some strides towards figuring out how to stop her. A crystal called the Heart of Sabik may be the key! You mean the thing in the ultimate weapon that I destroyed like 7 years ago? The researchers related a quick but thorough history of events leading to the present. The sundering of the star, the emergence of the Ascians, and the calamities that brought to bear upon the realm. Tales that under other circumstances would have been considered childish fantasy, if not for a name that rang true to Lahabrea's memory. The Heart of Sabik. The Heart of Sabik. The Heart of Sabik. Sorry. The Heart of Sabik. To you, the secret of the ultimate weapon's might, not least the spell known as Ultima, a source of enduring mystery. We are told that a general from the Garlean Empire was gifted this auracite by an Ascian, that the ultimate weapon might be perfected. Yeah, that was Gaius, when he was still a bad guy. It happens. We turn bad guys good. The identity of the shadowy benefactor, however, remains a curious unknown. It's you! I can fill in the blank. It's you. You're the benefactor. You screwed me. You seem to be veritably trove of uncommon knowledge. Is there aught you are withholding? It's you. You gave me the heart. You gave him the heart. Please say I can say it's him. Very well. At present, the Heart of Sabik itself is of greater moment. It is a creation of Athena's, made during her time in the words of Lahabrea. Wait, what? No way, you're kidding. This predates even Pandæmonion's construction. She brought before us a crystal she claimed to have chanced upon, saying it contained immense power. She dubbed it auracite, studying it with a fervor unusual even for her. The eventual fruit of her efforts was a stinching crystal unlike aught we had ever seen, the Heart of Stygian? What is auracite? How did she find the auracite? Did Athena encounter Ultima, the High Seraph, perchance? Did she know? Did the auracite come from her? I know what auracite is, kind of. An unexpectedly specific question. I gather the Heart of Sabik is not the only auracite of this era. Regardless, I know not of this High Seraph. Athena was never forthcoming as how she found the crystal. We came to suspect it was not on our star. Much later, we discovered that auracite magnifies the desire of those who come into contact with it. That would explain Athena's actions following her recovery of the crystal. Alas, this realization came too late. By the time I moved to seal the auracite and its insidious influence away, Athena's plot had already been laid. So what became of the Heart of Sabik? It's put an ultimate weapon. I took it from Athena's laboratory after I ended her life. The density of the ether within was unlike anything I had observed. I knew the capacity for destruction, and further analysis proved impossible. I elected to safeguard it myself. It is possible that Athena herself obscured the crystal's contents. Even were her memory stored within, I would have remained in ignorance. If she included some mechanism by which to give these memories form, as she did with our own, she would be reborn. So she was in the Heart of Sabik. Ironic that I should have protected those very memories in the name of safeguarding the star. Fate is loath to see mistake go unpunished. So you're telling me that the heart that powered Ultima, different than Ultima the High Seraph, had the memories of her? I'm actually going to go direct hit this time. It had the memories of her, and that's how she gained immortality. Through memory? How is it that it happened in Kingdom Hearts? How Maleficent came back? A person could come back if there was a token of some kind and a memory. So it was her cloak and the memory of the fairies, and that's how she came back. Spoiler alert, Kingdom Hearts 2. And there was another thing that was like that too, where it's like memory is what brings them. It wasn't Harry Potter's Horcruxes. That's interesting. Okay. So, let me see if I get this right. So, the Heart of Sabik, this thing that's been a mystery for pretty much a decade, is actually from Amarot in the Ascians' time and Elpis and all that. Or the Ancients' time and Ascians and before Ancients. So, Athena always wanted godlyhood. That's just what she wanted. She wanted to discover how to be immortal through rebirth and obtain this godlyhood. But she wasn't like super obsessed about it yet until she found the Oricite, the Heart of Sabik, which kind of influenced her, almost like the Ring of Power in Lord of the Rings, like, oh, my precious, like, it influenced her. And that's what made her go into this craziness that she went to, convinced Lahabrea to create Pandæmonium, started experimenting on Eric, was murdered by Lahabrea because of this to try to safeguard the star. He took the Heart of Sabik away to try to protect it because it was too much power. Then the Sundering happened. He still had it. He probably had it on him at all times. He probably still had it on him after all of that happened. Then way down the line, the Alex created the ultimate weapon, and he gave them the heart to power it. Now, did he give them the heart when they built the ultimate weapon, or did they give them the heart when Gaius was rebuilding it? Because, yeah, so that part I don't know exactly, but I like that they brought back the Heart of Sabik. I think it's funny. And they brought it back here. I thought they were going to bring it back in MSQ. I really thought, oh, get rid of that. I really thought they were going to bring it back in MSQ, not in Pandæmonium. But, so, what am I thinking of that has that rule where it's memory that brings a person back? Is it just Kingdom Hearts? I mean, technically you have Final Fantasy X as well, because he was a dream. No, I'm thinking definitely more like Kingdom Hearts, like the memory. She stored her memory in the Heart of Sabik, just like their memories were stored in the memory crystal we've been using. So, when he brought that heart to our time, the post-sundered world, he brought Athena. Now, what I'm not understanding, and maybe they'll explain this later, maybe I missed it, is how her memories from that heart, the Oricite, created her in the underworld. Because the heart isn't in the underworld, it's still in the broken ultimate weapon, up on the surface, right? I think. Because I understand how these two were made. These two were made with the memory of the crystal and Athena's power, and using the power of the souls in the underworld, the Ethereal Sea. Same with Themis. Themis, this incarnation of him who's kind of like brainwashed into helping Athena, even though he knows he's brainwashed to help Athena, he's still helping her. This Themis is created by the soul of Elidibus, Themis, who we freed from the Crystal Tower on the Source after he brought us back to Elpis. He died, basically. And his memories. And she has the memory and knowledge of Pandæmonium pre, during, and post Pandæmonium. So she saw Themis. And she has those memories. So I can understand how these two were created. I'm not fully understanding how Athena came to be. I know how she was transported from the past. Almost like the vessels that Grahatia used to bring the souls over from the first. It's kind of like that was her blood vessel, right? And her body isn't really a body, it's just souls created in the underworld. I don't know, this is good. I really like the story of this. I really do like the story of this. But we're gonna go ahead and stop there. We're running a little bit over. That's perfectly okay. I'm sorry for the glitchiness. We'll get it figured out. But this is good. This is really good. We're gonna go into the next set. But that's next time. So until then, thanks for watching, y'all. Bye-bye.